people of faith, we all know God is everywhere. I can encounter God in a beautiful place like a mountain, at the ocean. I can encounter God in church, in my family, in my friends. I can even encounter God, if I'm really trying, sitting in traffic on the Beltway. But there's a big difference between encountering God and receiving God. God is everywhere, and we can encounter him anywhere. But encountering means that we experience God, but walk away the same. Receiving God is a big difference. And there's only one way that we receive God, and that is the gift of the Eucharist. Because when I encounter Jesus in the Mass, I not only find him, but I literally take him into myself. I receive him. He becomes part of who I am, and I walk away with him. And this may seem like a splitting of hairs, but it's an important distinction. We can encounter God anywhere, but that doesn't really change us. Because when I leave that beautiful beach, or when I leave that mountain, or when I leave that family reunion where I felt God's presence, I don't have anything to take with me. I've left God where I found him. When I receive Jesus in the Blessed Sacrament, which only takes place in the Mass, I take him with me. I've not only encountered him, I've received him. And that's why going to Mass is so important, because it is the one and only place that we receive the Lord. We don't only encounter him, we don't only bump into him, but he literally becomes a part of us. And that is why going to Mass is so important. You know, sometimes we equate, what am I getting out of Mass? And maybe I don't like the music, maybe the homily's not great, maybe it's cold. We can come up with a whole list of reasons why I'm not engaged, why I'm not entertained. And especially in our culture where we have Netflix at the push of a button, we're constantly watching something, a video, streaming this, or on YouTube, we're constantly being entertained. We can approach Mass the same way. Mass is not about what I got out of it, it's about what I received from it. And if the music was horrible, if the priest was talking in circles and I didn't understand what it was about, if I got nothing out of Mass, I did get something, and that is that I received the living God. I took Jesus with me in the Blessed Sacrament. And that's why our attendance at Mass is so crucial, because of what we receive. We can encounter God anywhere, but that doesn't change us. We can only receive him in the Eucharist, and that only happens when we gather on Sunday as a community of faith around an altar to celebrate the Eucharist. For it is there that we not only encounter God under the form of bread and wine, but we take him with us, we receive him in the Blessed Sacrament. And my friends, that is an encounter, that is an experience like no other. What an awesome opportunity God gives to us to receive him as part of ourselves. What a shame it is when we don't take advantage of that opportunity in our lives. Not a sermon for you, but a thought that might actually change your lives.